Welcome to another In the Trenches MBA video. This video is talking about digital marketing and needing a website and where to start and what do you need and the pieces that are required for you to have a true website. Let's get started. So first of all, what do you need for a website? Now, I have this awesome real estate example that I'm going to use because everybody understands it. So let's get in here and you can tell me if you like this one as well. So your domain. Your domain is the address of your house, of your website. This is the first piece that you want to get. When somebody says, I'm going to start a company named whatever, then they're going to go and see if the domain whatever is available. So you actually get to choose your web address or your address for this property, and you can have as many as you want. You want to take spelling into consideration, you want to keep it short and simple, and you always want to buy your name. You don't want somebody else owning your name. So make sure that at some point when you're looking at this, that you go and buy, brookeborup.com or your first name, last name.com, so that someday when you want to be seen as an expert in your field, you own that name. Now, you can also purchase your business name. You can describe what you do in your domain name. It can be location-based, or you can get all of the options, like the .org and the .net and the .us and the .tv and the .co and all of the other ones that are out there. Now, it's completely up to you if you want to buy across all of those, but it's really unnecessary. So just get the ones that really mean the most to you. So what do you need next? So the next piece you need is the land the house is built on, right? So this is your hosting. There are a lot of options for hosting. You want to find a trusted web developer to help with this. So the person that's going to build your house is the person that you want to help you find the land the house is built on. So depending on what you want to do with your house, and the plot of land matters greatly. In some cases, you want a really, really, really big house, and you need to take that into consideration. In other cases, you're going to have a one-room house, and that comes into consideration as well. So size matters, options matter, and you need to trust the ally, the developer that you're using for your website. The wrong land can cost you in sales, it can cost you in speed, or sometimes the house may just disappear randomly. That is not something that you want. This is why a trusted hosting platform is needed for your house. Now, here is my biggest pet peeve when it comes to finding a web developer. Please make sure that you own your own land. No matter what anyone says, land is not expensive. These designers that require you to put your house on their land does not have your best interest in mind for the long term. All right, so make sure you buy your own land and you make your developer develop on your land. The reason that I say this and coming out of the example is you do not want your account, you want to own your account and you want to pay the full bill. If your designer or your developer falls off the face of the earth, you need to have some control, and you don't want to give that to somebody else, okay? You want to make sure that you have control over your land. I can't tell you how many people have come to me when their developer or their designer designed their site 2-3 years ago and is no longer answering the phone or answering emails. And guess what? Their website is non-existent. It can't be moved because we can't get into it. So everything has to be completely redone, and that's kind of redundant. So make sure that you have access to everything and you own everything paid for on your credit card. Now your website. The actual website is your house. It needs to be inviting. It has to be in the right colors with the right content, the right pictures, the right offers, the right directions to get there without getting lost. This process of creating a website is a big plan with a lot of moving parts and needs. You need to find an ally with the planning. This may or may not be the person that actually does the work, okay? Consider the strengths and weaknesses of your chosen designer or developer. Maybe they're really good at what they do, but they don't really know how to design it or get that information out of your head in order to have exactly what you want when they do their work. Do they have the ability to capture your needs? Can they translate to your target audience? Do they have the technical skill that is needed to get done what you want done? And then do you need additional help? Do you need copywriters or graphic designers or programmers to help with that website because your developer or programmer doesn't know the other stuff? You know, maybe that's a factor for you and maybe it's not, but make sure that you know what you need or get help figuring out what you need, because planning is 100% needed before you even pick up a computer to start working on the website itself. So here's a little recap. The domain is your address, the hosting is the land, and the website is the house. You want to make sure that you choose your builder wisely. Your builder and your architect may or may not be the same person, and do not allow anyone to own your land or your house. Make sure you have all the keys and all of the proper paperwork. If this video helped you learn how to build a website or find somebody to help you or what the pieces were needed for your website, then please subscribe and support In the Trenches MBA here on YouTube. And if you're looking for that ally or you're looking for some help in this area, you can click over to In the Trenches MBA at our 3 tips area and fill out your business pain. Let us know what your issues are or what your pain is in your business right now so that we can help find somebody for you that will be your ally in business at the right price, the right budget, with the right set of skills. Thank you so much for joining us for another video, and we will see you around in the trenches.